I've already finished these mallets, but I'm going to talk a little bit about how the finishing process did. Once you have the holes poked in, you'll flip it inside out and you'll sew around the edges. You only sew 2 edges and leave 1 open. I recommend wherever the bottom is. So like on these mallets, the edge was on the side. So I sewed the top and this side and then left the bottom open. That way I could insert the mallet inside whenever it was time. So you sew around the edges, whatever your edges are. If this was it, you would sew down the 2 sides and insert through the bottom here. But once you have it sewn, then you're gonna flip it right side out. So then you'll flip it this way so that the actual leather, the outside that you want, is facing out. And you should have a seam like this. That way the seam's kind of curled in. I think that helps in keeping the stuffing in because it's hard to make tiny stitches out of leather. I have this sewn and it's like an actual little pocket that the mallets can go in. I like to take some of my stuffing and just go ahead and stuff it into like the tip part up here so that'll be nice and firm. Then I insert the mallet and then I just stuff around so that the mallet will be in the center. You don't want it to be like all the way over to one side. So just continue stuffing, like I'll put some in this side, then put some in on this side, then this side, then this side, so that the mallet is pretty secure in there. Then you just keep stuffing until it's as firm as you want. I didn't do it super hard. I wanted it to still be like bendy. But yeah, you'll stuff it until it's the way that you want it, and then you'll sew the bottom part. And I just went through and did some stitches and tried to make sure that I sewed it so that the shaft was in the middle of this little leather pocket. Yeah, and so these are the finished mallets. I think they sound pretty nice. I accidentally somehow ended up with one of the pockets looking slightly bigger than the other one. So this mallet is bigger than this one. I'm hoping that that'll be okay in the piece and I don't have to like redo anything. But yeah, I think that these should work really well. And I'll post supplies in just a second.